Hey guys, it's Laurie, and for the first time ever, I am going to share with you my favorite candles for the fall season. Now, this video is going to be part one of a series. Right now I'm going to share with you the scents that I consider to be like the kind of outdoorsy, woodsy, fresh scents that aren't. They may contain a little bit of spice, but that's not what I feel like their main focus is. The next video I'll do food and spice. It's actually going to be kind of a hard one to do because of trying to limit it to things that are really just kind of fall centric as opposed to stuff that I feel like could be burned any time of the year. And then I'll end up closing out with, I guess, the fruity ones. That video is probably not going to be as exciting. I don't really have that many fruity fall fragrances that I like. So, but there are a few really good ones that I do want to share. So yeah, this video was actually very easy for me to pick out candles for this one because, I don't know, there are just so many good, so many good outdoorsy scents that when I pick them up and smell them, I'm like, okay, this is fall. And yeah, I think a lot of people would agree that many of these are great ones. Now, unfortunately, some of them are going to be things that are not currently available, so discontinued things. I thought about not including them, but I didn't think that would be as fun to just show you stuff that's more recent. And, you never know these things. Some of these scents could make a reappearance. You could find them for a good price on eBay or wherever you might happen to look for them. And so yeah, I thought it would be better to go ahead and include them. And I will give you a warning that I'm not going to spend too much time going into details of scent descriptions. That's going to take too long to do that, and a lot of these, it's actually pretty hard to come up with a good description. So I'm just going to focus on trying to convey the feeling that they give me when I smell them. All right, so let's get started. These are going to be really in no particular order, but I am going to start with one that for me is a classic. It's probably, out of all of these scents, probably the one that goes back the farthest. It's like one of my original, quote unquote, this is a fall scent fragrances. And that one is going to be Bath & Body Works Autumn. I remember smelling this, I think it was like in 2006 or 2007. This was originally released. I got a wallflower in it. Couldn't smell it because I think it was like wrapped up or something. Or no, that's not true. Because at the time, I don't remember. How did I smell this? Because I don't think they sold singles at the time. Anyway, I got a wallflower. And I brought it home, and I was a little bit worried about it. I'm like, wow, and cold, the smell's kind of weird and funky. I'm not sure that I'm going to like it. But I plugged it in and this changed my life forever for fall. It's so unique. Nothing has ever been done that is quite the same as this one. You get that combination of apple, which does make it a little bit fruity and bright, but it's also like fresh, with some not heavy woods. It's kind of a light wood type of scent. I want to say there's also some fig in here. Absolutely fabulous. Will always be dear to my heart. Very, very good. So glad that, so many other people love that one as much as I do, and that it's stuck around through the years. Okay, another heavy hitter for me is the Chestnut and Clove fragrance from Bath & Body Works. This was originally released as Winter Cabin, and I actually thought about waiting to include this in a winter favorites video, but I don't know that it is completely winter. I do really associate this one with Thanksgiving, like a late fall. And I swear to you, like, it just takes me, like, if autumn is early fall, then Chestnut and Clove is late fall. There's just something about this that takes me to that time of year when you're just really anticipating the holidays. It's amazing. Perfect blend of, like, a little bit of spice, but some nuttiness, some woods. Love it. Okay. This one I debated about putting in here because it is kind of a food type scent, but I don't know. I think it leans more towards something outdoorsy. Like, to me, it does have almost like a cool air type of smell. That's Radiant Red Maple. I have no idea why it didn't come back this year. I guess maybe people were turned off by the marketing on it. But you can also get this from Yankee as Autumn Air in their Pure Radiance line. And then Scentsy has a dupe for this called Apple S'mores. So, and that is currently available. But yeah, this is an apple scent with sweet marshmallow overtones. There's probably some caramel in here, but it's a lot brighter than something like Cider Lane. So yeah, smelling this, I'm just reminded so much of fall. All right, Blast from the Past. This is Applewood Bonfire from Bath & Body Works, and this was a 2013 release. This is such a unique scent, and really, it just was not, it didn't get the credit that it deserved. It is apple with a firewood scent to it. It's not nearly as intense as like the Fireside scent that they have. It's kind of a little bit toned down. The apple really, really shines through this. So it's probably like a 50-50 balance of firewood and apple. Really wish I'd grabbed another one of these before it left, because after 2013 it never came back. So if you can get your hands on this one, it's very nice. Okay, let's see what we have here. This one, this is Goose Creek's Golden Moonlight. And this is basically the same thing as Bath & Body Works Sensual Amber fragrance, which I love for fall. It's kind of outdoorsy, it's cozy, it's feminine, it's sexy. Just love this one. So if you know Sensual Amber, you know this one. And this is available on the Goose Creek website this year. They did, I don't know, keep it around or bring it back. I'm not really sure, but you still can get your hands on that. I think Sparkling Amber was Bath & Body Works candle release of that scent this year. Ooh, another awesome one. This Chestnut and Clove and Autumn are probably like my top 3 outdoorsy fall scents. So this is Spiced Autumn Wreath. It was released under test as, what was it called? Cinnamon Pine Cone, I think, last year. It's actually coming back this year as Cinnamon Pine Cone in the winter collection. And it was also released as Pumpkin Woods this year for fall, which blows my mind because this is not a pumpkin scent at all. This is another one that's late fall. It's borderline winter because of the greenery and the type of spice that's used. But, oh man, this, it just takes me away. So very happy that this one seems to be, you know, taking off in popularity. I'll probably, I think I've got like 2 more of these left, so I'm not sure if I'll pick another one up this year, but maybe I should. Okay, another kind of blast from the past that did make a reappearance this year in test, and also it's in the marble collection. This is black pepper bergamot. So this is hands down my favorite cologne type scent from Bath & Body Works. I can't do many of them, but this one, amazing. It's the pepper scent of this, and I would say there's probably like that lavender vetiver combined with it. Yeah, and I really associate this with 2013, burning it like early fall when the weather first started to get cool. And yeah, it takes me back to that time, so it's great. Love burning this one at night on the weekend when the air is cool. Fabulous. So yeah, I'll probably be picking this up in the marble collection if it ends up going on sale. Okay, then we have Sandalwood Vanilla. Another fabulous one. Warm and cozy, you know. I was sad to see this one kind of fade away over the past, I don't know, what year was this out? I think it may have, this packaging may have been the last year that it was out, and I don't remember when that was. And I don't think that I can tell from any of these production numbers, but yeah, fabulous. Yankee also has a sandalwood or vanilla sandalwood candle that's identical to this, which they brought it back as a treasure this year. You may still be able to get your hands on their version of it, but I just love that one. It's so cozy. All right, another fresh air type scent. Of course, I had to include sweater weather. This is cold air. This is straight up cold air, and I have no idea like how they managed to do this. The right blend of, I think it's juniper and sage and eucalyptus. Yeah. Again, I'm reminded of 2013, which is when this released wide. It was available as a test scent in 2012. But yeah, the first wide release was 2013. And this also reminds me of that fall. Yeah, we had some good cool weather that fall. Like that was a good year for the cold. So okay, this one's kind of an oddball, and probably going to be very hard to get a hold of. This is from the Forest collection. I think in 2012, they ended up scrapping that whole collection. And it's a shame because a lot of the scents in it are very original and just unique. I ended up getting this at a semi-annual sale. I forget, it was like the post-holiday semi-annual sale after, you know, that collection was scrapped. And I did get almost everything else in the rest of the collection because I just had to have all of these fragrances based on what I smelled here. This is so this is so weird, but it's so good. It's like, so Black Forest Woods, It smells like it smells like damp woods, but for whatever reason, this is so weird. For whatever reason, I think about like not just a damp woody area, but like there's also like mushrooms in it. And not that this smells like mushrooms, but I don't know how to describe this. There is nothing else like this out there. I'm sorry, I'll read you the notes on this one. This is white fir, juniper, blackberry, oak, and forest berries. I don't know about blackberry. This is not a fruity scent. I would say, yeah, definitely juniper and oak. But there's something in this that makes it smell different from like sweater weather and all of that. This is not a bright scent. It is dark, wet woods. And like dark, wet dirt, kind of. But like not your typical soil kind of fragrance. This is so hard to describe. I'm doing a horrible job. But anyway, if Bath & Body Works ever brings something back that is, or releases a fragrance that is this fragrance, I will be sure to let you guys know, because you have to pick it up. It's crazy. Okay, and I think this is actually my last Bath & Body Works one. This is Golden Woods, and this was released in the is it the Intrigue and Opulence collection in 2014. It was kind of like somewhere between fall and winter. And it's amazing. It's somewhere between like an amber and a cashmere and like, I want to say like a pine needle kind of scent. Let me see what's in this one. So it's pine needles, vetiver, sandalwood. Amazing. They did bring this back as something else, and I can't think of what it was. It was last fall. Oh shoot, I can't remember. If anybody remembers, let me know. But it was like the same kind of color, same general kind of marketing on it, I believe. Very, very nice. I actually probably put pumpkin in the name. No, just kidding. Okay. I do have a lone Colonial candle here, which I haven't really been impressed with Colonial's fall scents. I did pick this up last year. It's funny because I didn't think that I was going to like it based on the cold sniff, but I finally got around to burning it earlier this year. Love this. And this is their amber and oud wood fragrance. And it smells like amber. It's different from the like sensual amber though. This is more of a clean kind of amber. To me, maybe this is like a masculine version of sensual amber, if that makes any sense. Yeah, it's just, I was very, very impressed with it. My boyfriend even commented on this one how much he liked it. So that one's nice. And I did have the wax melts going with this one. So if you could find the wax melts, you can probably get them for, a reasonable price, because I don't think that this is available anymore, unfortunately. Another lone candle that we have here is from Candles by Victoria, and this is in her scent Barnwood. I don't know what the heck is in this thing, but I got a melt of this a couple years ago, melted half of it, fell in love with this. Another one, don't know how to describe it. It smells like wood. It also has a little bit of like a dampness in the scent. And it also has what? I have no idea. This is, again, it's terrible. I can't give you a good idea of what this smells like, but she does have this scent available on her website. Highly recommend it. Yeah, it is what I think of like walking into a barn would smell like during like a cool day with like the sun kind of, you know, shining down through the slats of the roof of the barn. Very lovely fragrance. From Swan Creek, we have whiskey and sweet tobacco. And this one, I was also debating on whether or not this one belonged here. It is kind of a borderline like foodie type scent, but I think it is more of a kind of fresh, woodsy type fragrance. And I know I recommended this to people in one of my Swan Creek haul videos, and I think Mr. Kong's mom ordered this maybe in the wax melts, and she said hers smelled horrible, and I don't know what happened, because like mine smells really good. But very unique scent. It's sweet. It's woodsy. Yeah, I mean, I can't really say much else about it that's going to be helpful, but this one is also currently available on their website, so I recommend picking that up. Another one that's kind of a loner, and then I'll be moving on to Yankee, but this one is Glade's Cashmere Woods. And I haven't burned this candle yet, but I have had several of the plugins, and this is a good one. I mean, it's stuck around for a couple of years now. Actually, more than a couple. It's it's good. I mean, I think most people should know this one. Definitely got like a, you know, that cashmere type scent, but then there's also maybe almost like a caramel, like a sweet caramel. Maybe I'm imagining that. Anyway, if you haven't smelled this thing, you've probably been living under a rock. So go get yourself to Walmart and give this a sniff. Yeah, kind of a, you know, another epitome of fall fragrance for me. Then we have from Yankee, Season's Blessings. I know this one a lot of people did not like. It is a heavy ginger type fragrance, but I love it. And I mean, there's a little bit more to it than just ginger. If you're familiar with Ginger Dusk, which is available on their website, I believe it's still available. It smells very similar. Yeah, I don't know. I just love this one, and I love the look of it and the color and the label. Very fall. All right. So this one is notorious for being hated, overwhelmingly hated in the wax community. And I love it though. Like, I absolutely love it. This isn't kind of an oldie. What year is this? This is an 09. And it's Yankee's Lakeside Birch. Some people love to call it Lakeside Bitch. It's so strong and intense. I don't know what is in here, but I smell this and I can see myself standing in these trees by a lake in the fall. Like, this is what I just think, camping by a lake when I smell this. I have no idea what's in here to make it smell like it does, but I love it. The closest thing I can compare it to, nothing. It's just sharp. It's very clean. I want to say there's probably like ginger in here. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like mint and eucalyptus. Hang on a second. So, it's definitely not as gingery as Season's Blessings. And it is not... It's more intense than like Crisp Morning Air. So let's see if Crisp Morning Air and Season's Blessings had a baby. Is that Lakeside Birch? Not really. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm really, really sorry. Yeah, I don't know. See if you can get your hands on some tarts on eBay if you're interested in this one. Because there are no words to describe this, really. Okay, since I went ahead and showed it to you, or mentioned it at least, this is Crisp Morning Air. It's like, to me, this is fig and mint, and it's similar to Bath and Body Works Autumn Day. So if you're familiar with that, that's Crisp Morning Air. And again, there's something about this that smells like cold air to me. All right. Another favorite is Autumn Woods. This one, I think it's come back periodically as a treasure. I think it was back last year. Very unique. Spicy woods. Why can't Yankee keep this around all the time in their main lineup? I don't understand. The tarts in this are amazing. I have one left and I'm like not wanting to burn it. It's back when the tarts were actually really good. How to describe it, I have no idea. But whenever this comes back as a treasure, I definitely recommend picking it up. This one's might be another one that's hard to come by because it was a UK exclusive. This is Oud Oasis. Lovely, lovely wood scent. It's sweet. I want to say it kind of... I don't quite know what to compare this one to. I don't know. It smells like fall to me. So, sorry. It's another one I just can't quite describe. It's got that, I guess that oud wood scent, or agar wood is another word for it. That, I found a fragrance oil for that is incredible. This doesn't smell like that fragrance oil, but it's kind of somewhere along the same lines where it's like a perfumey, woodsy type scent. Okay, I'm a little bit worried I'm going to be running out of space here. Grapevine and Oak. I'm not sure this is specifically marketed as a fall fragrance. It's also got fruit on the label, but to me this is woodsy. It's got that kind of green, earthy scent. Don't really know how to describe this one, but yeah, to me it's like it's kind of got like a wine note, but not. It's almost like a wine that's when you're prepping to make wine or something like that. It's not the final product. Very interesting. I'm not sure if this one is still available. It was for a long time. Okay, then we have another oldie. Really would love to see this one come back. It's Vanilla Satin. Gorgeous, sweet. Don't know what's in here. But yeah, it's kind of like perfumey, but I could see there being like a cashmere, sandalwood kind of scent. It's creamy, unlike anything else that they have out right now. So that one hopefully will be coming back as a treasure at some point. And then we have, of course, I can't leave out Autumn Leaves from Yankee. This is another one that's, to me, is borderline winter, but I do associate this with late fall, especially and this one has a place in my heart because it's one of the first candles that my mom and I purchased together, that we both loved from Yankee. That was like a fall fragrance. So, and during the fall, she always has this burning in her house. And so I go over there and I'm just reminded of it. And I just feel so comforted and safe and happy when I go over there and smell this during the fall. Beautiful, amazing scent. And if there's anything better than Autumn Leaves on its own, it would be this swirl candle called Harvest Wreath that is Autumn Leaves blended with Autumn Wreath. I love Autumn Wreath too. The two of these together, amazing. So the swirl candle is not currently available, but Autumn Leaves and Autumn Wreath are always, they come back every year. So definitely, try burning these together or melting them together. And you'll see what I'm talking about with this blend. This is another one that's kind of the epitome of fall for me. And takes me back. So, okay, so that'll do it for my outdoorsy, fresh, woodsy, fall candle favorites. Again, sorry that some of these I can't really give you good descriptions on, but, hopefully some of you have tried them and, enjoy them as much as I do. Let me know if any of these, you're the same way where you're like, I can't believe that, the company got rid of this scent because it was so amazing. So stay tuned. I'll probably do the food and spice version of this next, and thank you for watching. Bye.